Hello Cancers, welcome to your full moon reading. This full moon is happening in the sign of Virgo on the 14th. So let's see what's coming through for you. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you all are doing well. Let's see what's coming through for you guys. You can use this for your sun, moon and rising sign. If Cancer is your sun sign, remember to watch the moon and the rising sign as well, okay? And if you have a question for the cards, you can ask the cards now. I will also be pulling out an oracle card at the end, and maybe you will find your answers here if you're looking for answers. All right. So Cancers, your cards are Six of Cups. All right. That's nice energy. Lovely. Ace of Swords. Communication. Conversations, King of Swords, okay, and King of Pentacles. So, and then you have Fool card. Looks like there is something that you want to begin. Knight of Cups, okay. All right, so looks like there is a conversation happening. Expect communication from someone. So King of Swords is an air sign, and King of Pentacles here has to do with earth sign. So this doesn't have to be air or earth signs. It could just be the energy they are embodying. Okay, so two kings. So it may have something to do with your business, your career, your job situation, like interviews or partnerships, collaboration, something like that. So there is it could be interviews, or it could be meetings, networking for some Cancers out there. So just be prepared. And yes, with the Fool's energy, what I want to say is, just, if this has something to do with your business, your career, whatever this conversation is, you want to be clear about what you want, and you also want to ask the right questions. So if there is something that you are not clear about, take your time. You don't want to rush through things, jump into anything if that clarity is not there, okay? And at the same time, yes, and you also don't want to go by what's being shown to you and promises, things like that, somebody's words. So if things are not clear, just you want to be direct, assertive, be bold, be brave, and ask the right question, and take your time before you make that decision. Okay, so that's very important. And when it comes to interviews, things like that, be prepared beforehand. So, and what I'm seeing is you will ace it. So yes, and King of Pentacles here has to do with your financial situation going through a change. So maybe this has to do with a pay raise, a promotion, things like that. So that's nice. Yes, and also what I want to say with the Fool's energy is, before you, for some, it may have something to do with your personal relationships. Here, see, you have Six of Cups. So Six of Cups here could be friendships, siblings, your personal relationship, or it could also be something to do with your kids. Okay, so whatever it is that you are saying yes to, your commitments, be it personal, be it professional, just know what you are getting into, okay? And say yes or no. Be clear about things, be clear about what this is all about before you make promises, before you make any commitment. Because what I'm seeing here is also the energy of Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles has to do with exhaustion, and also like something to do with your financial situation. um, so we just know what the demands are, what the expectations are before you say yes to anything. Okay. So if this doesn't meet um, like so it's also about renegotiating the terms regardless of what this situation is, like whether it's your personal life, your professional life. If something is, if you are not okay with certain things, then renegotiate. Okay, so that's important. All right. All right, Six of Cups. So yes, communication is happening. So expect phone calls. It could be, yeah, there is a conversation. On the other hand, this also has to do with appreciation, acknowledgement, recognition, things like that. So that could be happening in, when it at work. So people appreciating your work and promotion, you moving to the next level, things like that. So that's nice. This is also a time when you are also coming across a lot of memories. So this, yeah, it could be childhood memories. It could be something to do with your kids. You are watching them and you are remembering things. um, or it could be like something you are seeing, hearing, watching, things like that. So yes, so be mindful of this energy, because sometimes when um, we memories can either make us feel kind of happy, joyful, or it can make us feel sad. So just know what this is all about, and if you what you are holding on to, and is it something that you need to let go of, because sometimes we hold on to certain things. It could be childhood memories, it could be patterns that we had picked up early on in the childhood, beliefs, like for instance, it may have something to do with your financial situation, your beliefs around money, your beliefs around what your potential, what you are capable of doing, and yeah, your potential. Okay. And relation beliefs around relationships, things like that. So yes, that could be what this energy is about. And full moon and new moon are the times when we things surface, things come to the surface. um, and it makes us and it makes us aware of certain things, like we have to be mindful, or we have to be present with whatever is surfacing, so we know what we are holding on to, right? So this may have something to do with your beliefs, child patterns that you had picked up early on, or it could just be your memories about people. It could be a parent, it could be you know um, partner, something like that. So that is coming through, cancers. So just be mindful of this energy, so you know what you are holding on to and what you need to release in order to create like positive changes in your life. Okay. So what are your beliefs around relationships, what are your beliefs around money, things like that. So that is something you need to ask yourself. Ace of Swords here is a card of self empowerment. This is about realizing your own potential, what you are capable of doing, and this is about you rising above your challenges. So whatever these beliefs, patterns are, you are it could be that maybe some of it, this is coming into your awareness, you are becoming more aware of these things, and you are making a decision to let go. And it doesn't have to be about letting go of you know parting ways with someone, or letting go of people, things like that. This has to do with letting go of those patterns, those beliefs that we have been holding on to, and making a decision to change things up, change your beliefs. And doing that, this is like, both these cards are, this is leadership energy coming through. This is about being a leader in your own life, being aware of self-awareness, and being empowered, making your own decision and taking things in your own hand, being brave, being courageous, asking the right questions, making your own decision, being assertive, things like that. So that's beautiful energy. You are in your power, and that is creating a positive change in your life. So when it comes to your career, again, if certain things are, you are not okay with certain things, ask, for what you want, and renegotiate the terms, and be clear about what you want, okay, and then go for it. Okay, so that this has to do with a clear mind, decisions, clarity, things like that. So that's lovely energy. All right. So on the other hand, this also has to do with personal relationships. Okay, having that conversation. So if you have been, yeah, it's a great time to have that conversation, and whether it's your kids, whether it's your partner, whether it's your friendships, if you are not okay with something, before you say yes, before you commit, before you make any promises, just know what you are getting into. Okay, and yeah, it's all about finding a way around it. All right, so now let's see what's coming through on the oracle cards for you. And yes, so this energy also has to do with some judgments and criticism coming your way, Cancers. Okay, so it could be work related, it could be personal life, it could be social media, friendships, things like that. So just be aware of who you are letting in, what you are letting in, how important this information is, and if it's important, use it to make improvements. If not, just toss it, let it go. Okay, or it could also be your energy. Judging someone or something harshly. So just be mindful of what your what the judgments are. We all, we it's not possible for us to not judge, right? Because we have these five senses, six senses, whatever the case is. When we see something, it immediately, there's we perceive it as something, we give it some kind of meaning, right? Yeah, we give it some kind of meaning, and it has to do with our own beliefs, our past experiences, things like that. So that is something we want to be aware of. Yes, it's not possible for us not to judge, but it's all about being aware of our judgments, and asking ourselves questions. Okay, if what is this also has to do with justice. Justice has to do with rights and wrongs, strong moral principles, things like that. So it could be that you are doing the right thing, you want to do the right thing, and that is something that's really important for you at this time. And if people around, if they are not being in a certain way, if they don't meet your standards, then you are judging them harshly. You are cutting them off your life. Things like that is happening here. So just be mindful of this energy, know what is important, what is not, things like that. So it's all about whatever is whatever feels best for you, whatever is right, whatever feels right, that's what you are doing here. Okay, now let's see what's coming through on the oracle cards. And I also want to, like, so with King of Swords here, this is a card of um, shrewdness, strategy, planning. So with both these energies, it feels like when it comes to your business, your career, whatever it is that you want to do in your life, something to do with property, your home, if you are thinking about making lifestyle changes, your financial situation, something like that. So this is about shrewdness. This is about being proactive, planning, strategizing, things like that. So that's a lovely energy. So this is about, this has to do with a sharp mind. It could also be going through, your documents, accounting, it may have something to do with stock market. So things like that is coming through. So maybe you guys are into these things. Um, yeah, or it could be that you are collaborating with someone, partnering up with someone. So yeah, making plans, strategizing. Uh, okay. Looks like your perspectives are also going through a shift. So with both these energies, what I want to remind you guys is this is like holding on to, our own ideas about things, and being fixated on how we want things to turn out and things like that. And this has to do with, an open mind. So you guys are coming, so both energies are available for you, okay? So depending upon the situation, just know where you want to keep an open mind and stay open to different way of doing things, different ideas and things like that. And where do you want to hold on to your own ideas about things. So that's important. So finding that right balance is important. So that's what this energy is. So when it comes to this, it could be that you are asking your, the people who are closer to you, or it could be your teammates, it could be your community, things like that. So you are asking them for perspectives. It could also be you consulting a counselor, or an advisor. It could be something to do with, legal matters. When it comes to, it could be, something to do with legalities. So you are asking, reaching out, asking for perspectives. You're trying to see things from different angles. And here, you're also like very clear about what you want. So you are not, uh, so you are, it looks like you are making your own decisions. You are very sure about how you want to approach certain situations, things like that. So yes, looks like, finding that right balance is something that's important for you at this time. Okay. So Cancers, your message is fairness. All right. Just like something I was talking about. This is similar to the Justice card, and that's what is this all about. Matt, this is the justice energy, the energy of justice and fairness. So it looks like, it's like you are doing the right thing, and that is something that's important for you. So you are weighing your option, you are making sure that the decision that you are coming up with is in the best interest of all parties concerned. So you are considering your options, what's the the right way of doing things and things like that. So that's nice. However, when it comes to the people you are with, it could be work, it could be your personal life, there is this strong sense of uh, righteousness. I don't know if I pronounce that word correctly. So if so that can lead to like harsh judgments and things like that. So just you just want to be mindful of that energy. So if they are doing something that's not up to your standards, then you might say something, you might do something, things like that. All right, so message is this situation will be handled in a fair and just manner. Okay, if this has something to do with a court case you are involved in, this also means this energy could also mean um, uh, resolutions. So that is ending now. This has to do with decisions and things going in your favor. So that's nice. Oh, okay. So let me read this out to you. All right. Let me suggest another definition for fairness. It's when all parties involved surrender their personal agendas in favor of the greater good for the entirety of the group. This requires trust in the wisdom of the whole. When it comes to matters of disputes, the attacks are based on fears that you may not receive your share. Yet, attacks amplify the hurt and the pain that caused the dispute in the first place. Why not surrender your attachment to a specific outcome and instead direct your holy will towards resolution of the argument? Hold a firm vision of a peaceful outcome and let the pieces fall into place in a harmonious manner. A lawsuit will be resolved. A dispute will end harmoniously. You will be treated fairly. Keep everyone's needs in mind during negotiations. Release guilt and shame as these emotions can attract a punishing attack. Mat is the Egyptian goddess of integrity, fairness, and justice, who holds a scale that measures souls against a feather at the time of death to detect any heaviness from guilt. Mat protects us in business and personal relationships, ensuring that we are treated fairly and honorably. Call upon her before signing any contract, during a dispute, or whenever you feel guilty or remorseful. All right, so that is something that I was talking that we covered in the beginning. Looks like there is some kind of negotiation happening. So before you say yes to anything, just make sure that if you are not okay with certain things, take your own time. Don't let anybody rush you through things. Don't go by what's being shown to you. Instead, be clear about the terms. Pay attention to the details. If possible, maybe hire an attorney or someone who is an expert. That will make things much easier for you. And it's important you renegotiate the terms. Regardless of what the situation is, it could be your personal life, something to do with kids, or it could be your professional life. Okay, so that's coming through very strongly for you guys. And yes, if this has something to do with disagreements, arguments, conflicts, things are getting resolved, and things are going in your favor, Cancers. Okay, and yes, this is also decision time for some of you guys, and looks like you are like I said, this is you looking at things from all angles. You are seeing the bigger picture. You are making sure that you are making the right decisions, that is in the best interest of all parties concerned. So that's lovely energy, doing the right thing. All right, so that's what I have for you. I hope this was helpful. If these messages resonated, please remember to like and subscribe and share with your friends or whoever needs to hear these messages. And if there is something you want to share with me, put that in the comment section. It will be nice to hear from you. And I'm sending you all full moon blessings. Please take good care of yourself, and I will see you in my next reading. Bye bye.